Yes, the tile guy, the exalted tile guy. I'm pretty sure most of these pretentious pricks consider themselves more of an artist than a tradesman, but we'll still count them in the trades. No steel-toed boots for these guys, because they don't even walk on the ground. They float above it, just looking down on the rest of us. Busting on the job sites with their fancy 6-foot European Stabila levels, checking everyone's work and telling them it's not good enough for them to begin installing their masterpiece. They always give Ponzi names to their companies, like Stone Creations, Mosaic Masters, Artisan Installers, just some douchebaggity name just to say you lay tile. During the Roman Empire, you basically had the choice of 3 skilled trades, and that's carpenter, mason, or tile setter. And in that time, Jesus chose carpenter. He couldn't be a tile guy because he had to humble himself, even though ironically it would be carpentry that eventually killed him. If you ever want to really hurt a tile guy's feelings, walk into the room where he's working, look at the tile with the most intricate cut, but don't say anything, and just walk out of the room. You may not know it, but he's going to go home and cry himself to sleep that night. An HVAC guy could spend days trying to configure his ducts to optimize the system, something that no one will ever see. He just puts it in, cashes his big fucking check, but the tile guy lives and dies on compliments. But as a dude who's worked several trades and has been a superintendent trying to break up fights between trades, I do have a little bit of soft spot for the tile guy. A lot of this video is going to be pretty inside baseball, talking about the differences between trades and things you got to look at when you're either hiring a tile person and or working alongside of them. And look, I keep saying tile guy. I know ladies can be tile installers as well. I dated one for a while, and if I were to make a list of nice things to say about her, being a great tile installer would be on that list. In fact, that would be the entire list. I can't think of anything else nice to say about her. Just saying that tile guy is a all-encompassing term. So in regards to a little respect for the perspective of the tile guy, you might be a framer, but the type of lumber doesn't really change your entire job. As an electrician, it's not going to screw your whole job if a wall's a little bit out of plumb, but as a tile guy, it's going to completely change the entire layout. I've had customers at the last minute want to change their regular square tiles diagonal instead of parallel with the wall, and then I told them that's doubled the amount of work, and then they tell me I'm trying to rob them. It's like, that's more cuts up and down the stairs. You've doubled the amount of work. If a room's out of square and you lay down a square pattern, your tiles look fucked up. If the plumber fucks up and has to fix one thing and knock out a couple tile, it's not like patching drywall. So the tile guy has to ensure that everything's done to a high standard, otherwise their job looks like trash. That's why tile guys are whiny dicks. It's a completely different job if you got ceramic, natural products, porcelain, whether it goes in a shower, in a fireplace, inside, outside. You have to know all kinds of different shit. And if your carpenter or drywall guy sucks, doing a good tile install can become very hard or even sometimes impossible. So they are very particular, which is also a nice way of saying whiny little bitch, which can make everyone hate them. I'd like to demonstrate this by this short story. The carpenter on the project was toiling away at his labors.